Are we live again? Are we up? All right, I murdered my Wi-Fi, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to chill and see if people come back. We can finish the video. We're almost done. That sucks. What the hell happened? Doo-doo. God freaking damn it, you know? Sometimes things just don't go your way. Are we live again? Are we up? Shit. I will finish the video, but I hope someone comes back. Shit. I will finish the video, but I hope someone comes back. All right. Killed at the climax. I'm gonna just, I don't know. I'm gonna probably skip through the rest of the Turkey Tom video if no one else is coming in, which is fine. It happens. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip through. Do we have highlighted parts? No. I'm just gonna skip through. I think we already heard most of it. I think we're already half hour into the video, which is the majority of the video. So I'm not really sure what else he has to add, but we'll go through it. Sucks that my stream died, man. That's shitty. That was my router. That wasn't even my computer's fault. The laptop's outdoing the router.
to exist. You know, she doesn't want anything to do with the drama. She doesn't want anything to do with the shit. And I have brought a lot of it into her life. And I take responsibility for that. But unfortunately, it's that Anissa has changed me. So what was I doing? Was I trying to manipulate you as well? Like, you should probably come out and say that because it seems really fucking sexist and creepy for you to be saying these things.
Sexist?
Really? What made you so gay, dude?
It does. Again, I don't agree with this
take.
I
think Ian met the wrong person. I honestly think it's just like, I think sometimes you bond with the wrong person, it can take you to make the wrong decisions. When I met my wife, I'll be honest with you, like, I met my wife, I got better the more time I spent with her because she like was honestly a better person than me. But I feel like, dude, honestly, it seemed like, so Ian, as soon as he starts messing with Anissa, it's like, Ian goes from the person who would be dogging people, who would sue people, to then like his event that he's running as soon.
He's changed because of his girlfriend, right? And I think at a certain point you do have to acknowledge, like, it's not Anissa's fault. Obviously, she is sort of the more, in my opinion, dominant one in the relationship, given that she's like speaking for him on interviews and stuff. Like, if you watch the like Hassan Piker interview,
another person.
Yeah, I brought this up too before Turkey Tom put this video out, so I'm not just simping.
They were still like very much like the attitude that they resemble was
he
very
makes a
much
point
like
here that I agree with. He goes like,
he's talking about Leafy and Keemstar.
Talking about iDubbbz shit, how iDubbbz is, it's iDubbbz channel. I know she helps, but it's iDubbbz channel. And then she talks and he lets her talk and he wants to, like, he never gives his point into what Hassan's saying. She speaks for him, which I also am like, why are you talking? And that's, I like Anissa. I'm not an Anissa hater, but, and this is also live. People are live. They're not flushing things out. They're not thinking all the way through. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was inappropriate for her to speak for iDubbbz here on, like, what is this?
Here, by the way.
I feel like also, like, there was just a lot of things that Ian had never experienced or understood. Like, he had never met a Muslim before, and then he ended up marrying one. But, like, that was something that really changed. I feel like, alhamdulillah. That's,
Bismillah,
yeah, mashallah, mashallah.
I taught him the Fatiha. But there's a video of him chopping a Quran in half. And when my dad was still mentally sane, I was terrified.
It's his channel. He should be talking about this.
Yeah, I agree. I do.
He's like,
and this is a consistent thing with a lot of interviews. I feel like she's speaking for him, and that's why people get that impression. Now, in fairness, at some point, you have to say Ian's taking responsibility for his own actions. I mean, he's like a 30-year-old man, right?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with this point.
Like, he can make his own choices whether or not you think he's simping for her. You know what I mean? So it's one of those situations where it's not. I mean, maybe there is some sexism going on there. I don't think it's from Froggy, but in general, there might be some. But at the same time, he has to take responsibility at some point. One thing I've noticed about this video that's kind of curious is that they haven't brought up Anissa's mom at all. Like, that hasn't been in the conversation. The only time they mentioned it was he was like, it's not because of Anissa's mom. If you look at what Anissa's mom was saying, I mean, she called him an imp, replacing the imp. Like, that's like a slur.
Which isn't good.
We wanted that $15,000 back, but, you know.
I think Anissa's mom was a bit much throughout the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie.
He wasn't giving it to us, so.
But are we even sure that was her Twitter account? Regardless, if that was her Twitter account, I don't, that was a bit much.
You have to leave it at that. You know, we're not suing him.
Froggy, if you're let back on, it's not like you're gonna make another OnlyFans joke about it either, right? Like, no, I mean, like, if they make me sign a contract that I can't, then I won't. That was a joke. Obviously, I wouldn't do anything more.
I don't think Froggy respects sex workers. I think he has some really old, tired opinions about people who
I agree.
Nerd up and beat them.
I think sex work is kind of bad. I think addiction is really, really bad for you. I think that this like selling sex, I think, is probably bad. I wouldn't care to legislate it or anything. I wouldn't care to like take it away from people legally. They can do whatever they want. But I think and this isn't based on like research I've done. This is just my own intuition. So you can challenge me on this all you want. But I think when you say the word disgusting,
that's a fair take
because there's like a gross out factor, and that's not my reasoning for it. I just think it's probably bad for everyone involved from what I've seen. Like most sex workers that I've seen talk about their experience seem miserable about it. Most fanatics that I've seen seem not happy with it. You know what I mean? Like that'll be why. Now I will say that I think that OnlyFans is probably way less bad than something like porn because OnlyFans at least gives more power and autonomy to the women.
Yeah, he's entitled to his opinions on
similar opinions to Sam Hyde. Similar opinions to Sam Hyde fans, which is like you're just gonna repeat the shit that your hero is saying.
You have to ditch Yoko Ono.
Drop Yoko Ono, bro. Drop Yoko Ono.
Yeah, there he is in the video. He goes off about that for a bit.
I think it's just like, I think sometimes you bond with the wrong person, it can take you to make the wrong decisions.
She's probably a succubus that's like sucking the life out of him.
I just need to make the car again. When will iDubbbz break free from that succubus that is holding him back?
Ian's masculinity had been completely removed via Anissa. Anissa's concern text of hope everything's going okay was a way for her to try to manipulate the situation.
I think initially you can buy that.
Yeah.
I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans. It goes directly to charity. Yeah. Her anal bead package came out and it was $100 for looking pictures of her anal beads.
I think they give away like OnlyFans girls there. Like you get to own some of these girls, you get to like meet some of these girls. So Ian really embarrassed himself, and so he didn't want Sam at his event because Ian doesn't want people who are bigger and more talented than him upstaging him. That's what it is.
Tyler is like repeating all of these narratives about how I've changed for the worst. The person responsible for my change in a bad way is Anissa. Anissa is a manipulative person. Oh yeah, that I'm like concerned about getting upstaged by Sam, which is insane to me because I've put on this event twice, me as the main fight, and I've lost both times. That's pretty upstaged. As a side note, Sam Hyde has made it a habit to try to sound like a reasonable person by saying, if Ian and Anissa just asked, I'll stop harassing them.
Yeah, if he never hit me up and was like, hey man, like just leave me alone, I'd stop talking about him. Whatever, I don't care that much.
And he asks him not to.
Video. You heard what Sam Hyde said.
Goblin? You can't call me a goblin? Why is the goblin thing on his mind? That's my instant question. You can't just.
I don't agree with that. What he's referring to is Sam Hyde can't. He says, Sam Hyde, you can't, call me a goblin and not specifically mention me. That's what iDubbbz was trying to say. He's like, you can't bring me up. I'm asking you not to bring me up. And you can't just not use my name and then say, well, I didn't talk about you. I talked about a goblin. It was just a placeholder towards any name he could use as a substitute to iDubbbz's name, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Turkey.
Just refer to me as the Goblin. Content Cop, the Goblin. Content Cop, the Goblin, parentheses, I won't say his name.
I want to make clear is that the decision to kick Froggy isn't just for like me and Anissa's comfort. There are a lot of people who don't want anything to do with Sam Hyde who are fighting on our card. There are Froggy doesn't
believe that.
what we got going on. He
does not.
doing it, and this event means so much to me, and I'm gonna.
I believe it.
And I want nothing to do with Sam Hyde as well. So
why would
I
you?
go to this like after event, and Anissa comes
then there's
up to
the
me.
Rusty
She comes up and says,
Cage
that tweet was really not cool,
hit.
and I just apologized. I felt kind of like a bitch. I was like, why the fuck did I apologize?
Masculinity had been completely removed via Anissa.
That was
Which
kinda
is funny.
Rusty Cage did nothing wrong. That was kind of funny.
Even
That was kinda
Turkey
funny.
Tom
I
thought that was funny.
It does make Anissa look kind of bad, but like on the other side, as much as obviously a lot of my audience wants me to do that, right? Obviously, I know there's a lot of you guys in chat who wants me to destroy Ian and be like, he's a cuck, he's gay.
All right, so that's the video. I don't know. My Wi-Fi going out kind of ruined the whole fucking thing, if you ask me. I don't think anyone came back. Whatever. It is what it is. But there it is. I watched the video. It's broken up into 2 different live streams now, so that sucks. It's probably going to hurt me, my algorithmic ranking, if my streams keep dropping out. So I'll have to look into that. But for those of you who tune in, there's this one thing here. iDubbbz did bully appearances. I saw that in the chat. He did. I just feel that that wasn't the whole point of the video. Like, the whole point of Sam Hyde saying something about Anissa is to make fun of Anissa. In my opinion, that's how it comes across to me. When iDubbbz would make a content cop about Leafy and then make fun of his chin, that was just a funny, even in his own words, that was just a funny little side gag in the video. It wasn't the whole video. It wasn't just him. Look at this guy's fucked up chin. Ha 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 ha. You know, I just felt there was more context. Like, it is bullying. It's bullying someone's appearance. But I feel like just calling it that and then not providing any nuance to what was happening in the video where he bullied someone is a bad faith argument. That's all I wanted to say.